Hello everyone, Sept here. Well, it's the end of another month, and it's time for another haul, and I got quite a bit this past month. Yeah, I meant to shave earlier, but I just don't have time. I have to get to work in a little bit, so figured go ahead and do this video right now. So, got a few things here. For DVDs I picked up, I got Moby Dick, the 1956 film with Gregory Peck. I know this has a Blu-ray by Twilight Time, but it's super out of print, really hard to find. I hope this gets released on Blu-ray eventually. And then we got what apparently is one of Hayao Miyazaki's favorite films of all time, and that is The Snow Queen from 1957. Yes, long before Disney would release Frozen, we had this adaptation of Hans Christian Andersen's story. A really charming little film. It's a really short movie, but there's something about it that is quite delightful and charming. And then I picked this up at a Goodwill. I don't know, it just looked interesting to me, and that is the BBC miniseries of the Nativity. I didn't know they did a Nativity adaptation, but I'm curious. I've heard good things about this one, so I guess I'll check it out for Christmas this year. And now a bunch of miscellaneous Blu-rays. We got Mighty Joe Young. Have not seen this. I've seen the Disney remake, which I remember liking the Disney remake as a kid, so be interesting to see what this one's like. But, yeah, I can't wait to check that out. And, then we got Alfred Hitchcock's Strangers on a Train. Haven't seen this one yet. Again, I hear great things. The African Queen. Love this movie. It's a classic, kind of a war film from the 50s starring Humphrey Bogart. But, yeah, great movie, classic. Got High Noon, a classic western from the 50s. Got From Here to Eternity, another great war movie from the 50s. Yeah, I picked up a lot of 50s movies this month. Stalag 17, a very underrated war comedy by, what's his name, Billy Wilder? Yeah, more people should check this one out. Another Billy Wilder movie, Sabrina, I guess I said. Also Humphrey Bogart. I picked up Giant. Don't know much about this movie. I know it's a western, and it's apparently really long. Yeah, 200 minutes long, so yeah, check that out. The Big Country, but starring Gregory Peck. I love Gregory Peck as an actor, so definitely have to check that out when I can. Got The Diary of Anne Frank. Don't know much about this one. I mean, I hear it's good, so, but yeah, can't wait to check that out. Got a 2-pack, Imitation of Life. This comes with both the original and the, I guess it's a remake. I hear the 59 version is better than the 34 version, but yeah, I have to check it out to see. Okay, and here's a few horror movies I picked up. Got The Wicker Man. This is the original, not the remake with Nicolas Cage. But this one has Christopher Lee in it, so yeah. Got Nosferatu the Vampire. I've only seen the 1922 film. I have not seen this one. Some say this is better than that one. And I hear that Robert Eggers is going to direct his version of the story, so definitely interested to see what that has in store. And here, this is one of my most highly, my best pickups I did this month, because it's an out-of-print title. I got Dead Alive, or Brain Dead. Very hard to find. I got it for a reasonable deal on Amazon, but it's one of my favorite horror comedies ever. It's called one of the goriest films of all time. It's debatable, but yeah, it's a blast from beginning to end. And the fact that it was directed by Peter Jackson is so funny. And then we got Tombstone, one of my dad's favorite westerns. I've only seen it once. It's been a long time, but I'll definitely have to give it another viewing. Then we got 8 Mile, I guess it's about it's a story about a rapper. So yeah, it'd be interesting I'm just interested to see what this is like. I've heard good things. Stranger Than Fiction, a comedy with Will Ferrell. Haven't seen it yet. Interested in it. 30 Days and Nights. I've heard decent things about this. A lot of people say it's a pretty fun vampire movie, so I guess I'll have to check it out this month. Then we got Burn After Reading, a Coen Brothers movie I still have not seen yet. And then this is a movie my brother and I watched earlier this year. He has the DVD, but I picked up the Blu-ray. Hobo with a Shotgun. It's pretty insane, but we had a blast with this movie. But yeah. Alright, and now, I got a Kino Blu-ray, On the Beach. Again, Gregory Peck. Don't know much about it. It's some sort of post-apocalyptic movie. Be interested to see what this is like. Then we got Men, A24 film. I've heard mixed to negative things about this movie. However, I've noticed some people like Your Movie Sucks apparently praise this film. I'm interested because it's from the same director of Ex Machina and Annihilation, so be interesting to see what this is. And then we got four Alfred Hitchcock movies. This comes with Suspicion, I Confess, The Wrong Man, and Dial M for Murder. Have not seen any of these. I'm really interested to see Dial M for Murder. I hear that's the best of these. I got this because it was actually cheaper to get this than to get these individually, so yeah. Here's an Arrow Blu-ray I picked up, The Bird with the Crystal Plumage by Dario Gento. I honestly really like this movie. Some people say it's one of his weaker films, but I honestly really liked it, but I'll definitely have to give it another watch. I just gotta say, love the look of that. Then we got the Planet of the Apes, the Legacy Collection. This comes with the original 5 films. I'll be honest, I've only seen the original movie, which I absolutely love. I hear the sequels aren't as good, but I'll check them out sometime. And now for the Criterions I picked up, which I only have 4 Criterions. Well, 8 technically. You'll see what I mean by that. We got Black Orpheus. Don't know much about this. Apparently it's a Portuguese movie that came out in 1959, so already that piques my interest. Got The Bridge. I've seen this one a few years ago. A pretty great war film from Germany. Yeah, Germany. And then we got A Man Escaped. I really liked this film by Robert Preston. I definitely need to see more of his films. I have a couple of his movies, so yeah. And then he got Tokyo Story by, what's his name? Yasujiro Ozu. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The only movies I've seen by this director are Good Morning and An Autumn Afternoon, so definitely have to check this in late spring out. And then finally, an out-of-print Criterion set, the classic Hitchcock, which comes with The Man Who Knew Too Much, which is the original with Peter Lorre, The 39 Steps, Lady Vanishes, and Foreign Correspondent. I've only seen Man Who Knew Too Much and Foreign Correspondent. I haven't seen the other two, but definitely have to check it out. But yeah, I was able to get this for a pretty decent deal on eBay, so yeah. And that's all I picked up throughout the month of September, so yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I will say, regarding Heroes and Villains, I have started back to making some fights, yeah, for the first time in, like, a very long time. This year has just been very busy. My plan is to hopefully get at least part 1 of round 2 out by the end of this year. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll see. But I do have some plans for this month of October for my channel, if I can get any of them out. Like I said, my real life is pretty busy. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a nice day. Later.